Yes, we're on that old familiar road again. And as usual, just listen to the local radio, BBC Radio Lancashire. Queues for 5 miles on the M6 leading to the M55 for Blackpool. A roads are very busy, but just about moving. I thought, my God. My next door neighbour's just oiling his push bikes up in me, his wife and 2 kids. He said, oh, were you thinking of heading for Blackpool? Well, Blackpool on bicycles? There and back in a day? Is he joking? Unless you're getting B&B. Like yesterday, very hot but hazy. I'll pull in here again. I need some slight adjustments on these mirrors. That's something I forgot when I was just doing a bit of faffing and painting with black hammerite again. I painted the crash bars because they looked a bit rusty and grotty, and I thought, because these cheap mirrors move, oh, it's sort of on the optimum setting. What you want to do to compensate for any movement is tighten the nut up so that they're not moving, you know. When it's on its furthest way back, it can't move anymore, so therefore if it keeps moving like that one does, it needs to go out a bit, so that when the wind's blasting on it, you know what I mean, don't you? It's not going to move anymore, but that one needs to move that way a bit. What else have we done? Oh yeah, we're going to mention, not that I ever carry passengers, unfortunately, but let's stay to that seat. I'm going to send for one, I've decided, ready for my June holiday. Yeah, looking at it, I painted them. And I thought I'll take the nuts out and repaint this blue. I've got some blue from Aldi. And of course, that one had moved, that one wouldn't. And it started to round off the bloody Allen bolts. I thought, what's that for? What is it for? Is it to position your ankle? And I thought, if the bike ever goes over, will it crush your ankle and do some damage and break it? Because that bar. And I thought, I think I'll drill the bolts out, remove that bloody bar, just put a nut at the back and a shorter bolt, a button head Allen key bolt, and do away with that. It's even worse on the other side. Oh no, sorry, this is the bulky one. For some reason there's an inch gap, and on here there's like half an inch gap, but what are they for? Well, you just stop your rubbing paint off. Well, the originals were just plain and alloy or plain steel. I painted them blue, so I think I'll take them off on the next big faff. The only other faff I did yesterday, that pound shop sells for £1 a roll of super wide insulation tape, really nice quality. Not hard and brittle, soft and pliable, so you can curve it, you know. And I found it, I put it in the back of a cupboard, I don't know why I tried to hide it. And I've stuck it there. I had a thin one wrapped round, but that looks better, a wide one. And the reason is, it's the pattern ones are a bit wider, can you see? That's not a normal width, although I prefer a nice wide width between indicators so you can actually see which way someone's turning. No, I mean, some of little tiny stubby ones, I've never agreed with them little tiny ones. You want to be, you know, as much seen indicating as possible, don't you? Well, I think so anyway. And then it started to crack. The reason is, when I'm positioning my bike in backyard, I put my knee here and push on here, and occasionally push that, you know, when I'm levering it into a corner. Are you bored yet? Where am I going? Well, because the coast main roads are busy, I thought, should I head to Lancaster? Or get to that butty van in the middle of Trough of Bowland Park, whatever it's called, Forest of Bowland. There's a butty van. The burgers are awful, but I'll get a can of pop and decide if I'm continuing, or turn off the Dunsop Bridge and Waddington then home and retire to the backyard. I thought of going to that bike meet at St Anne's, but best way of doing that is via train like I did last year. I had a couple of pints, nice walk on the beach. You know, during my holidays, go on a Monday, maybe the first Monday of my holidays. Yeah, that's an idea. Maybe take the bike in for the new tyre, and then from Accrington, get the train from Accrington, have a day in Blackpool, then go down to the bike meet and get the last train home. That's a plan. But yeah, today, because I'm on early, it means going to bed between 8 and 9 o'clock, so I don't feel horrible. Well, I feel horrible anyway. So that's the plan for today. I'm going via Jeffrey Hill, and like I said, I wasn't planning on doing that because I'll be going that way when the steam rally's on. Chipping Steam's only 2 weeks off, I think, if it's still on. Yeah, so from Jeffrey Hill you go down to the Clitheroe Road at the bottom of the hill. Nearby is the Written Stone. I'm not going there again. I could have a poke around between the nicks and see if I can find a 1562 sixpence, or was it a shilling? If you don't know what I'm on about, one of my subscribers went to see the Written Stone after I've been, and he said he was just sat there with his wife. I think his wife went with him, and they saw this edge of a coin sticking up out of a crack between the stones, and he said they dug it out, cleaned it up, and it's a 1562, either a shilling or a sixpence, worth, I looked on eBay, worth £400 in good condition. You know, there's gradings in it, extra fine and all that cobblers. So I went back and started poking with a stick to see if I could find something, but I couldn't. And I'd love to find something like that, not to sell, just to keep. 1562. What must it have been like round here then? Well, just the same probably. Although in them days the country was just one vast forest with just a few clearings for little villages and then the big cities. So all this would have been forested with a little track through between the farms to trade with the other farmers. Isn't that fascinating? So this first part of the journey is going to be a bit samey as yesterday. I brought my still camera as well. I was watching a lad's video, Dead Duck 22, and he went to the Lake District. I mean, if there's ever ideal weather for Lake District views, it's this, isn't it? Clear as a bell, blue skies. Could take some lovely pictures when he was tootling round the Rhinos Pass and what's the other one? Hard Knott Pass, which wouldn't appeal to me at all. The roads were narrower than this, they were like that. What's that, about 7 feet? Just a bloody nightmare. When another vehicle comes, or a bloody tractor, you're crapping yourself thinking, am I going down the hillside or in a ditch? And then there's another film of a chap on a BMW falling off because he was in the wrong gear. You could hear the engine straining. I was just saying to myself, knock it down into first. Just because it's over 1000 cc, it might not have the torque, and he certainly didn't have the revs on. And he just stalled and he went over, and his poor wife was screaming, although she didn't. They were badly injured, but imagine trying to pick a bloody big BMW up when it's on an incline. And I thought, do they know what they're doing? You know, I could hear this clicky, click, 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 and it just died. They were foreign, either German or French or something. It sounded a French name. Not that I want to criticise, I'm not a perfect rider, but yeah, if your engine's straining, you knock it down a gear, don't you? Yes, we're here again. Hollowhead Lane. for a hollow-headed lad. I'm not daft, I've not got an hollow head. Where's that name come from? It's an old road sign, isn't it? Old street sign, an old road sign. Yeah, nice pub. I could murder a few cool pints. I bought 3 litres. It was special offer, 3 for £3. Morrison's fruit mixtures, mango and passion fruit, cloudy apple. What's the other one? I forgot. Oh yeah, tropical something or other. Very nice. I was going to bring one. What I'm going to do, I think, is buy a cool bag. Although, like I said, that burger van will be there. But if you can buy 3 litres for £3 and they charge you you charge £1 for cans of pop, don't you, them stalls? Scandalous. My local chip shop just bumped his up to £1 from 80p, and that's for Ben Shaw's, the 30p from that cheapo shop. That's where I get me Ben Shaw's 2 litre shandy bottles. Hey, that'd be good. I could bring one of them on a bike ride. Get pulled over, back please. You stink of beer. It's Ben Shaw's shandy, officer. Ossifer, honest Ossifer. It's Ben Shaw's shandy. A likely story. You're nicked my son, eh? You're nicked. You stink of beer. And when you get to the station and you blow the blower, it registers 0.5% of alcohol. Yeah, so it's been a lovely 3 days. How unusual. England having 3 sunny days in a row, but tomorrow there's a low pressure weather front on its way, which means rain. Lovely gardens. I love a big garden like that. I've just been to Morrison's for some cereal for tomorrow morning, and they sold little a group of plastic trays with 6 plants in. 2 trays for £3. I thought, well, they're cheap and they're colourful. And they were called Frizzy, not Busy Lizzie, Frizzy something. I've never heard of them, but they're colourful. If I do a slideshow of all the views, I'll include my new little flowers. How about that? Hello, hello. Bloody hell. Is that a high-vis, an extremely worn high-vis jacket? Oh, is he going straight on? I'm going straight on via Ribchester to get to Jeffrey Hill. That was embarrassing yesterday. Excuse me. Mum phoned up, she phones up or calls in after she's been on a Saturday jaunt with Ernie. They're both 80 in October. Where have you been today? I said, no, just a little test ride to see if my radiator were leaking, but everything's fine. Where have you been? Ulverston and Windermere. I said, what? Lake District? Was it not packed? No, it wasn't so bad. Ernie's got an old Mercedes, I don't know what model, a big 4-door saloon about 15 foot long. I always worry when they're out. I thought 79 and driving, and he's in severe pain with his arthritic knees, and he won't take strong painkillers. So they're going to Lake District and I'm tootling around this area. It should be all the way around. But like I said, during my 2 weeks off, if we get a good forecast, I'll have a look up there. But not on them crappy little roads. No, I don't overtake when there's a bend there. Yes, I've got my wolf whistle, tyres and horn connected. There's a long straight bit here. No, not yet. It's shifting anyway. I'll have to do about 70 or 80 to get past. Doing 50 now. as I'm a sensible rider, I think the safest option is stay behind him. I think he's sped up seeing a motorbike in his mirror. Yeah, I'll let him pull ahead. Oh, why be a tit? Have you seen my that little sticker on the tank? Actually says ride like a twat. The original Honda one said ride safely, so I had them altered at the image works. I said, have you seen anything? He said, yes, within reason. I said, can you say ride like a twat? And he's converted it into German and French. I'll include that in the slideshow if I do one. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Take my eyes off the road so I admire the views. I like a picture of that ancient manor house, but it was too bushy last year. I tried to stop, well, I stopped trying to take a picture of the stone carvings he has over the doorway, see if there's a date, but they're all overgrown because it was the middle of summer. And I wouldn't want to intrude. What are you doing? What are you doing in my driveway? I'm taking pictures of your manor house, it's lovely. How long's that indicator been on? Sweet. Unless I just indicated left lane. That's we're talking. I've always said it's like being on a mobile phone doing this running commentary. Your brain is conjuring up little pictures and it can be a distraction. So if I'm ever quiet, it's because I'm concentrating. So there we are, little leafy lanes of Lancashire. That's nice, isn't it? Got a genuine old Victorian pair of lamps. $18.80. Relatively modern. Yeah, if I had the money I would have booked B&B for the Lake District tour, set off on Friday and then a big tour Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then come back Monday evening. And not necessarily get bed and breakfast up there. If I do get to Morecambe, I'm going to find that Strawberry Gardens because it was on that thing on telly. 4 in a bed and he won it. Bloke's a big bloke with tattoos and his wife's fastidiously clean, you know, into cleaning. It was spotless. That was they got a 10 from everybody for cleanliness. You know, they mark them out of 10, don't they? You watch it, 4 in a bed. And I know there's a pub called Strawberry Gardens because me and my mate Brian went in there when he had his caravan. So presumably the bed and breakfast is nearby. It only had 6 rooms, so it's not a big place, but B&Bs never are, not like hotels, but of course you get that personal touch, don't you, in a B&B. And Morecambe will be a lot cheaper than the Lake District, and you can be in the lakes within half an hour, even less. You're not going to get past Isle, but with that camper there. And this twerp park there, oh, he's moved. What's the car doing parking there on that bend? What's she waiting? Why would a box van come this way unless he's delivering to Ribchester? Yes, I'm still clearing my throat. Is it hay fever season? I heard the fan come on then. That's a good sign. It's not rattling, not touching the radiator. So did my repair with super glue and baking powder work? Must have done. Marvellous stuff, that. well, marvellous idea. Just super glue on its own would have done nothing but making a tough plaster or cement out of baking powder and super glue. People have prepared all sorts of lots of other videos on about it on YouTube. Lovely leafy lane. How far is the main road off? How far is the main road? I can't remember. Oh, I think it's just here. Yeah, look at that, slow stop, and it's a straight crossroads. Another stop sign, well, a slightly staggered crossroads. And that used to be a pub, obviously. Chipping 5 miles. The written stone is just down there, that farmhouse, about half a mile. I think it's 1655. I've told the tale before and I've done a couple of videos about it, but basically a farmer thought he was cursed by a witch, so he had this spooky stone carved as a sort of good luck charm. And another farmer's cattle started dying, so he got a team of horses and tried to drag the stone away. But horses were struggling, and this superstitious farmer come out, "Here, leave my stone alone," and he got one horse, rigged the stone up and dragged it back with one horse. Therefore, it must mean there's something spooky, because the stone didn't want to be dragged away, but you know what I mean, he got it back with one horse. One of them local urban legends, cobblers. It's nice, isn't it? Pine forest. Chop them down, sell them to furniture manufacturers, and then plant a load more. Yeah, I'm not going any further left, Albert. Look at that incline, bloody camber down there. I'm wondering what state the road's in after our crappy 7-month-long winter, if we're all broken up when I get to the trough of Bowden. If they're bad, I think I will turn round and not bother. Could easily lose control going down them sloping edges. Well, a bit hazy, but you can see a lovely view, can't you? Not lovely. And like I said, I'll be coming, oh, the car behind, I'll be coming this way, for the chipping steam rally. I'll go behind this sports car thing. Audi TT. Yeah, like I said, I brought my camera to do some still shots of my bike with lovely views in the background. That's the plan. Ooh, smell hot paint. As long as there's no leaks. I brought my little puck stamp and I might not need it. Seeing as the ground will be hard. Let's get a perspective. I should have cleaned my bike first. No use having a dirty bike. I'm going to take pictures. This one will do. Not lovely. I was looking at that road there and where it leads to. I mean, a chipping steam rally, then fields down there slightly to the right, so there's some cars there. One of them comes out in Longridge, one of the roads, so presumably the other road is that one that leads Preston way through Chipping's actual village. Another village up there. And the coast over there looking hazy with traffic. Imagine being stuck in a car up motorway, my god. Cooking. And the kids crying. Stop crying! Well, we're not there yet. No, it'll be another 3 or 4 hours yet. Oh, little baby. With your little sun hat on. Actually going forwards instead of trying to scuttle backwards. My legs are too tired for scuttling. Good evening, viewers. Fred Scuttle here. I'm coming. You should have gone a bit slower. Going past any vehicles parked up, slow down. Everyone should just slow down. I was watching loads of them videos last night. And most accidents are caused by people zooming around. I think a lot of them are in Russia, aren't you? A lot of them videos, like that car crash TV that was on this morning with that annoying Chris Berry doing a silly commentary. I'm sure he's on drugs or something, rubbish he comes out with. But they're all Russians because they're just a bunch of vodka swilling silly buggers. Swig a bottle of vodka, then go out in the larders and do about 80 miles an hour through a junction. Slow it down. And stick to Ben Shaw's shandy. You see my comment yesterday, if a pub, do pubs not have Ben, they make it at the sell out a lemonade for about £1 a shot and then half a bitter, £1.50. And I think they charge an extra 50p for stirring it or something because it's just too expensive yet. A 2 litre bottle, see what I mean, breaking up roads and potholes. Ooh, look at that, a chasm. Yeah, a 2 litre bottle of Ben Shaw's shandy is £1 from the local cheapo shop. So if a pub stocked a load for bikers like at that bike night, keep it chilled and charge £1 a pint, they'll double the money, won't they? And it's a lovely refreshing drink, chilled. It's just like a beer. It says 11% beer, 0.5% alcohol content. Still wants to come down a bit, that mirror. Right, Clitheroe, chipping over, going to Clitheroe. Whitewell, yeah, Whitewell, it can go that way. Which way have to go? Go on then, I'll turn left and go that way. Yeah, I know where the turn off is for Whitewell, but that's where we're heading. But it goes on the other road, so to get to that lovely scenic point. I mean, if I'd have gone right there, I'll come out at Stonyhurst College again. Look. Any gravel on the bend. Hello, yes. Stick to your own side, twerp. So, people who had the same idea as me, stick to the country roads and don't go on the Blackpool road. These edges want to get cut down a bit. But just keep my sheep in. Well, never mind that, I can't see the lovely views of the hills, they're too high. There's me saying I don't like narrow roads in the Lake District after watching those videos. And I'm on a bloody narrow road, aren't I? Still, like I said, why go 80 miles to the Lake District when you've got similar views here? It's a journey back that I'd find extremely tiring. I suppose you could take some Monster Energy drinks, that'd perk you up, wouldn't it? I should have gone the other way via Clitheroe. I don't know what's this sign say. Whitewell. Nice old MG, J-Reg, EFGHIJ at 72. In at Whitewell. I jumped from the first to third then. If the bike's got lots of torque, it shouldn't even have a second gear. Or space of ratios a bit more. There we go, this is your left turn. Behind, good. Look at this. Obviously the tractor's been down that side of the road. Are you bored yet? It's going to be like this for about 5 miles. What's that say? Little Bowland, Whitewell. Little Bowland. on other people's videos of Bowland Forest, the roads are completely unrecognisable, so I thought, which way have they gone? And which road's that? Nice, isn't it? Duchy of Lancaster, Whitewell Estate. Yeah, they're going to come grouse shooting here. All the royals. It's been said that when Andrew and Fergie were together, they're having a meal at the Whitewell Inn. It's meant to be very expensive after a spot of Andy's grouse shooting. I don't know what to do. Loading up with logs. Very thoughtful, putting his hazards on. Oh, this is that. Is it Bowland? Oh no. I thought that was that Wild Boar Park. Because that's round here. Go and play with some wild boars and get cut with the tusks. Yeah, I once went just for a shufty to see what was going on, and a little train going round with kids on. Like a converted tractor type of train. And no sign of any wild boars. I think when the train took you for a little tootle round, they were probably all penned up and you go past the pens. I imagine it tastes like bacon. Yeah, this is that long road. And we're going by that lovely view. This is what you bypass. Because when we had a 125, little baby lambs used to come this way, and this was a long straight bit. We could rev it up to 70 miles an hour. That's what my Super Dream would do. And my brother had a Yamaha RDLT 80LC. But yeah, going up that lovely view, you would bypass this. It's like a big dog leg. What's that say? Oh yeah, I know where that road leads. That's another road which leads to that lovely view. Lovely view. I'll check for bug splats on the lens. I've heard a few splats in the past 10 minutes. Cyclists, no high vis. You could wear a t-shirt and high vis helmet, couldn't you? Nice here, isn't it? The Forest of Bowland, or the Trough. Called a trough because it was a glacial valley carved into the landscape millions of years ago, or was it the last ice age? Fairly recently. I was watching a thing on television this morning about a geologist visiting a Canary Island, saying it's due to slip into the sea because it's a big volcano, and if it does, despite America, it's that pop I sucked, that fruit juice. Despite America being 3,000 miles away, the collapse of the mountainside in the Canary Islands will transfer to the east coast of America with a half a kilometre high wave, which will just push into the land and swamp New York, Miami and Boston and everything. I wonder, would firing a missile with a nuclear warhead in the path of the momentum of the waves, if it happened, would it sort of neutralise the tsunami forming under the sea? It's weird, isn't it? How could just a landslip, despite it being a big one, cause a bloody tsunami 3,000 miles away? You think it'd just dissipate halfway across, but no, they said as soon as it starts getting shallower, it'll build up the height of the front wave. BMW. So this make a nice photograph, but It's a bit dark, isn't it? Now this is that wall. The wall collapsed round about here. Yeah, that's where they rebuilt it. And I came here filming to see why they closed the entire road just because the wall had collapsed. Not putting, they could have put traffic lights up, but no, they closed the entire road, which caused a load of traffic to go up this lovely view road, and therefore I chew all the bloody road up. Now there's Andy and Fergie here. I do. Triumph, very nice. Well, round here's alright, not churned up and chewed up. Hope it's the same a bit further up. Maybe it survived the winter. If it layered a good thick layer of tie down, it might not have had any water penetrating way beneath and then cracking up with the frosts. On one of my old videos, a big hare jumps out and hops in front of me for about 30 yards. Look at it splat it. Hello, hello, hello. Hope I zipped my jacket pocket up with that camera inside. Not taking my hands off the boys to check. A bit late now anyway, isn't it? 5 miles on. Around here, widest point. Which bench were they at? Oh, look at that pile of bloody... Is that what I think it is? We'll call it haylage. We'll call it haylage, not orchards, accountants. Fan's just gone off. No, I think the last time I was here was my tribute ride, memory ride for Lynn and Paul. And just yesterday was the tragic, well, the sad anniversary of the tragic events from May 6th last year. It was a Saturday last year. And I looked on Facebook and Paul was back there at the Golden Arms pub at the crossroads where it happened. His friend who had a car and his daughter went up and they're having a meal there. It's the wrong angle. Camera, no, it's still there, of course, I zipped it up. I'm not daft. Not ideal. That sign isn't when I'll drive that sign up. like I said, I do have my puck, so I could alter the angle and get ahead of this bloody sign saying turn right. I'm sure I heard some metallic scraping noises. Is the bloody chain gonna go pear-shaped? Unless it was just the echo from the exhaust, I don't know. I can imagine them behind me. What's he doing with that bike, shagging it? No, I'm trying to get sideways on out of it. No, no, I'm trying to get it side on so that nice view's behind. Yeah, I'm a bit old for scuttling. Trying to scuttle it backwards just to get it sideways. I realise that bloody sign's on my picture, so... Yeah, it's lovely. It's better than Lake District, isn't it? You used to go 80 miles at Lake District when there's nice views here.
Yeah, well, we half a mile away from Wigan on back roads.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh right, yeah. Well, I've come here because on local radio it said old Blackpool and Coast Road is a chocker, so I thought, bollocks to that, No. Well, I thought I might go to Lancaster and Morecambe. I'll have a butty down at Burger Van down here, then decide if I'm carrying on. Yeah, well, what reason I'm going to go to Morecambe, on television, do you watch that Four in a Bed, them competition between different guest houses?
Oh, yeah.
And there was one at Easham called Strawberry Gardens. And a mate and his wife came to explore Lake District, and I said, up there you'll pay a bloody fortune at best B&Bs to get either Morecambe and Easham. You'll pay like £30 a night or less. Yeah. So you can be based there, and from Morecambe and Easham you can be in Lake District in 20 minutes. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? So I thought if I go and have a look at this Strawberry Garden, they actually won the competition because his wife were obsessed with cleanliness, so it was spotless, lovely big meals, and they won it. And I thought, right, Strawberry Gardens, I'll check it out. And next door there's a pub called Strawberry Gardens, so it's easy to find. Yeah. So I thought I booked 2 weeks off work in June, I thought, well, B&B, 2 nights, £60, I'll need about £100 altogether, so, you know, I thought, why not? If I get another weekend like this, no, it's lovely. Pity we haven't got this weather all the time. Tomorrow it's a bloody rainy front on its way. Yeah, I'm back at work. Right, let's see if that's a better angle. Yeah, I brought a little puck actually. Thank you. All this for a picture. That's done it. Well, it's such a rare weather thing. I thought I'll take a few pictures while we've got sunshine. Oh, that's better. Do you know about that burger van? There's a burger van just down here, about another mile on. Oh no, that's on bridge. It's past the bridge, and you turn just veer left. Instead, you turn right to Dunsop Bridge, which goes back to Clitheroe, or turn left for Trafford Ball, and I think it says Lancaster 25. Yeah, and it's right in dip. It's the burger van, so he'll. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, where it's Streamies. Yeah. His burgers are crap, but I thought I'll stop for a drink and decide if I'm carrying on to Morecambe. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to do a slideshow when I get home of all this lot. I should have, Yeah, this is an extra bench. This only appeared last year. Oh, 15. Sit and enjoy the view that our mum loved so much, Jean Taylor, 1929 to 2015. Well, thing about Lake District, there'll be views like this round every corner, but I've always said, roads are bloody awful. I watched one last night, Rhinos Pass and something else passed. I thought, do I just keep stopping? We're about 6 foot wide, a car comes, they're pulling over, and if you fall over, you're buggered.
Tell you what, I heard it one, I heard not.
Yeah. I've only been up twice, and I went from Windermere to Kendal, then back. And then I went to that motor museum in Newby Bridge, and I did Windermere and then back. I thought, I'm not going up little roads.
Well, they're the best ones to go on, but that Knott, it's only half as big as that. It's really, really bad surface.
Yeah.
And I'm not joking you. Fucking like that.
At one side, so you tumble there, that's
No,
it.
both sides.
Really? Bloody hell.
I've been over it about 6 times, me, and 4 times we've been over, somebody fell off.
Yeah.
Just basically, because you're going around, if you just stop, if you don't keep going on, you just...
Well, somebody does that. There's a French, I think the French on a massive BMW 1200, and you can tell he's in wrong bloody gear. You can hear it clicking. I thought, knock it down, it stalls, and you could hear his wife screaming. Just imagine that bloody thing on top, but she goes like that, down a slope like that, but luckily bike doesn't touch your legs. And I thought, why?
It's hard,
Yeah.
it's challenging road, you've really got to keep...
But if we had some money, they could easily get a machine, scrape another 6 foot off, and fill it in with bloody tarmac and rubble. They'll cost millions, but if it's saving lives and getting more tourists there, they're just Roman cart tracks from 1,000 years ago, that's all they are. Yeah, that's right, yeah. But that were nice, if you want views, the road from Windermere to Keswick was just nice. I thought, oh, lovely, I'll go home. I think it was 200 miles, I just clocked up 200 miles with each trip. And that's enough, I was knackered when I got home.
You go far way up that court road,
Yeah.
stop, and just before you get to end of it, there's a road, little B road on an island.
Oh, right.
Right, and it goes over another pass, I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah.
And then it takes you back into the top end at Lake.
Oh, right.
But it's a really, really nice day.
No, I went via Kirby Lonsdale because I stopped for a brew at that bike meet at Devil's Bridge. And then I carried on to Newby Bridge where Motor Museum is, and then Windermere is just next door. So if you break journey up and get some refreshments, it's not too bad. Talking of refreshments, I'm going to go and get a brew then, or a can of pop. Yeah, I have to get a cool bag. Was it what? Have you got a cool bag on there? Oh, a thermos flask. Oh, that's an idea, yeah. Right, see you again. And a cool box. Yeah, we're saying he's done that Rhinos Pass 6 times. I said I wouldn't even attempt it once. Disgusting. Crappy little Roman cart tracks. Yeah, we got a can of pop. I heard that metallic noise again. I'm going to check the bloody chain down here. Well, I'll pull over where that bridge is with a bit of space at the side of the road. they kind of arse the chain up. No, they'll have riveted the link, won't they? I hope. Indicate right. He's not coming up here. Do we cutting them bushes back? So there we are yet again, lovely hills. I know it's very similar to my other videos. Yes, I've gone quiet. I'm just wondering about that metallic scraping noise. And it wasn't permanent, it sounded like it was something revolving, as in the tracking of the chain or something. A picnic by the stream. Can you hear that? Well, chain seems alright, but it's making a little noise. Is it a worn tooth? Was everyone right about changing the bloody sprockets at the same time? Possible, isn't it? I don't think it's gonna come off or do anything nasty. Right, next stop. Oh, there we are. Chipping steam for. Yeah, sorry, I just had a new chain put on Saturday and it's making a clicking noise, but it's still going round, that's the main thing. Yeah, well, thanks very much. If I need anything. Yes, I want a cuddle and a hug. And a big wet kiss. Chipping steam for 26th, 27th, 28th of May, so that's the other bank holiday, isn't it? I'm wondering, should I